Vice President Mike Pence is getting the Working for Women Award. And this is from a group called the Independent Women's Forum. It's hilarious. He's really getting an award for women. So what I want to do here is take a minute and look at his record on women's issues. If you're getting an award for women, then we might want to do that. So first of all, he's completely against abortion. He, in fact, pushed a bill that bans abortion for disabled fetuses. He pushed a bill that requires women who've had abortions or miscarriages to have a burial or cremation. That's as extreme as it gets. He was governor of the state that sentenced Purvi Patel to 20 years in prison for what she says is a stillbirth. Damn, really? 20 years in prison for somebody who had a stillbirth. Wow. In 2011, he led the fight to shut down the government over funding for Planned Parenthood. He literally wanted to shut the government because they wanted to fund Planned Parenthood. Which, again, 97% of the funding does not go to abortion. And actually, 97% of what Planned Parenthood does has nothing to do with abortion. All of the funding has nothing, it doesn't go to abortion. All of it. Because there's the Hyde Amendment, which says no federal funds can go towards abortion. So basically what you're doing is saying birth control, cancer screenings, things of that nature, we want to defund Planned Parenthood completely. And I will shut down the government over that. Again, that's as extreme as it gets. As governor, he cut $1 million from domestic violence programs. Wow. And slashed higher education funding while cutting corporate taxes. So big multinational corporations, love you. Let me give you a big wet smooch. But domestic violence programs, well, we need small government in that area. Come on now. He cut $1 million from, are you kidding me? $1 million from domestic violence programs, and he's getting a woman's award. That's like giving Dick Cheney an award for his philanthropy for Iraqi civilians. Like, wait, no, he's responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of them. How are you going to give him an award like that? And finally, he cut needle exchange programs to provide clean needles to drug addicts. And he worked to shut down clinics where people could get free HIV/AIDS testing. And the result was, I hope you're sitting, an HIV outbreak, which he ignored for 2 months before being forced to act. So he cut the clean needle program, tried to shut down HIV/AIDS testing, and then there was an HIV outbreak. I wonder how many women were affected by this. Yeah, Mike Pence is a scumbag. And I haven't even gotten into other aspects. I mean, we could talk about, if we really wanted to get into it, foreign policy. He's as hawkish as it gets for the Iraq war. You name it. How many women were killed in that? Big guy. I support women by having the civilians, female civilians in Iraq being massacred. His economic policies virtually across the board in favor of outsourcing, pro-TPP. So, in every respect, he's a disaster. But to give him an award for women is like another level of stupid. But I saved the ace in the hole here for the final fact. The reason why he's getting the Working for Women Award from the Independent Women's Forum, Kellyanne Conway's on the board. There you go. So this is the way politics works in America. This is the way politics works probably everywhere, or in most places. It's just like, who do you know? You have people in positions of power. They'll twist some arms. Oh, you have the title of vice president. Well, now pretend everything about you is just lovely. He has one of the worst records on women, and he's getting an award for women. It's like Jeff Sessions giving an award to him on women. Jeff Sessions voted against the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act. And their reasoning was, I'm not kidding, that, look, we're in favor of the bill, but now the bill applies to gays. And now you want it to apply to Native Americans. Ugh. I'm all for protecting women, but not the LGBTQs and not the Native Americans. Gross. Unbelievable these people are. But there you have it. Mike Pence getting a women's award. We live in the fucking Twilight Zone.